All right, okay, audience. About 5:39 a.m. Today is Saturday, July 26th, 2025. Please don't try to meet up with me anywhere. What's happening is my rapist father, Peter Irshad Akhtar, he's um, um, he's frying up male children alive of my audience, of my social media accounts, my Tango Live broadcasting account, Royal Indian, ROYALINDIAN, and he's frying my rapist father, Peter Irshatar, is frying up male children alive of Iranian origin. He's being assisted by Amir underscore US's male cousin, sons, brother-in-laws, relatives, and his in-laws, and what do you call it? And who else? These people, they were being persecuted by deep state. Their children were in possession by them, and I don't know. So my rapist father is framing me up because I haven't used the kitchen since I heard him like sometime. I can I think it was between uh, maybe like June 7th, June 8th, or June 9th, 2025. I heard him baking a male child alive, and it was already too late, and kept looking around, where does he have it? So he was framing me up for what he did. He and it was likely Amir underscore US's grandchild that he baked alive. I don't know. One of them. I really don't know. I hope not. Who would call it? Mirai Akfarakrai. So he's trying to make it look like, first he was putting flesh of human children in my mouth and my throat, and then what else? Oh my god, I think was even raped or sexually assaulted. So what do you call it? I arrived back home. I heard when I was at Northeast Cascade Parkway yesterday. I think it would have been like between 2 p.m. sometime after 2 p.m. to approximately what time? No, I think I may have arrived there like 2:45 p.m., something like that yesterday. um I was being shot unconscious with anesthetics, tear gas, tranquilizers, and the cyber my rapist father is cyber hacked into my cellular phone. He was remotely accessing my cellular phone and arranging to meet up with my audience and their male children, multiple people of my audience and their male children. And he's being assisted by homosexual pedophile male child rapists, he's being assisted by gay pedophile male child rapists that are employed as Portland Police, Multnomah County PD officers, and U.S. Secret Military Service agents. What he's doing is he's frying those male children alive. They're assisting him, they're aiding him and abetting him, because the Illuminati members in deep state are involved, and so it's a frame up against me. And so when my rapist father is frying up these male children alive, he's forcing their flesh in my mouth, down my throat. When I go outside, when I try to find or recover the male child, he quickly shoots me unconscious with anesthetics, and then he makes me unconscious for a long time, and uh, he forces their flesh in my mouth, down my throat of the male children that my rapist father had fried alive. Um, and then he frames me up with the appliances, that he uses to cook them alive. And it's sickly what he's doing. I never do anything like that. Um, he, what do you call it? It's like, just quickly, we are about 5 minutes, 4 seconds into recording, possibly longer. Um, God, me cabré entonces. So, what he does is, uh, you know, he after he shoots me unconscious with tear gas tranquilizers, and that's what happened. Shortly after I sat down, after I think 3:51 a.m. here on the sofa in the front corner, well, in the front of the house, in the front. What I mean is, in the front living room, the former living room. It's in the front of the house on the northeast corner of the house. It's right at the intersection of Northeast 100, Northeast Skidmore, and Northeast 105th Avenue. Excuse me, I'm going to repeat it again. It's at the intersection of Northeast Skidmore and Northeast 105th Avenue on Skidmore Street. But please don't come here for the safety of your children. My rapist father is frying male children alive, and so I wanted my audience to know that. Um, and he's framing me up once again for cannibalistic crimes upon these male children by falsely alleging, oh, she had nothing to eat. And so, oh, she was doing that to little children. I'll never do that. I was having, just because I have a problem called harm OCD and POCD, unwanted thoughts, unwanted, feelings, like such as, like intrusive thoughts. Just because of that, and the hypnotherapists are saying stuff like that, with the speakers set up from the location, of where they're at, with the microphone set up from the location of where they're at, to the speakers set up with the location of where I am at. The hypnotherapists, they keep harassing me, and they keep saying stuff like that, and then my mind visualizes it, and then they think, oh, she wants to hurt my child, my grandson. I never wanted to hurt, Sudha's grandchild, Micah. I don't want to hurt him at all. It was like unwanted feeling, unwanted thought. I never do that to him. And what do you call it? It's just that I witnessed my rapist father frying up those male children, and then they keep harassing me. Uh, yeah, and they keep doing like dark black magic stuff over me, like or Kali devil worship, but I never do anything like that. And and I think it was Sudha Mami that framed me up yesterday, that baked those children alive. I hope not that it was. I think it was my rapist father. Um, and I think my rapist father might be framing them up, but I don't really know. I don't wish or hope that. I just want, them to be alive and well. Uh, Micah, Adam, and my nephew, Alishan, and, Amir underscore US's grandchildren. I want them to be okay. And well, I'm not the one that did this, and I never will do anything like that. Um, and what do you call it? What do you call it? When I was at, um, God, I don't know how to prove my innocence. You guys can do technical remote viewing, which is viewing with psychic ability. It's a type of psychic ability, technical remote viewing. Um, and what do you call it? You guys can see that I'm not the one that did any of this. It's my rapist father and my mom, and not my mom. It's my rapist father, and some of my relatives that they got involved. And what do you call it? But my mom is assisting my father, aiding and abetting him, and so is my chacha Riaz. He's aiding and abetting him. They want, and my rapist father drives a black Toyota Tacoma truck. It's B54785G. It's a SRS series. Once and it's a Washington license plate B54785G. Once again, just quickly, we're about 10 minutes 6 seconds into recording duration, and he's ruined my face. He was using a hammer to damage the cheekbones, and he's ripped my musculoskeletal structure. He's busted my nose bone inwards with the iron hammer when he made me unconscious multiple times with sedatives, tear gas and tranquilizers. Yeah, बहुत ठंडे करके अंदर. And God. So I think my rapist father might be after my nephew Ali Shan, and my rapist father is frying up male children of my audience that are majority of Iranian origin. Yeah, yeah, and what do you call it? Yeah, he and as said, when I try to save the kid, all that happens is I'm being framed up, And I thought I heard a male child when I was approaching the house, but then I don't know where to look for the male child. I just know that I heard his voice from the location of where I thought they were at, Riaz Chacha and my rapist father, and that would have been like around like anytime between 3:40 to 3:44 a.m. and about 3:46 a.m. or anytime between 3:44 to about 3:45 to 3:46 a.m. I entered the house, and then I think by 3:51 a.m. I was like completely inside the house. I was marking myself on the camera in the front of the house and in the you know where the camera is from the back of the house. Um, I don't think I stepped into the what do you call it? The casual living room, and my rapist father also induces me with lorapetalum poisoning, so that he can frame me up for the crimes that he's committed, such as he's fried those male children alive. Once again, it's sickening, and he's framing me. And so, what do you call it? It's all because he was raping me, and I witnessed it Monday, August 26, 2024, him sexually assaulting me as I was unconscious. I had partial consciousness, and he was raping and sexually assaulting me like every few minutes as he was shooting me unconscious with anesthetics and other chemical drugs. He was shooting me unconscious with like tear gas tranquilizers with a high gas pressure equipment. Much of it was recorded on my accounts like Vivia Manhas 2010, which he had banned by YouTube staff. He had them ban it. So Vivya Manhas is VAIVYA MANHAS 2010, and the account no longer exists. Or I mean, not that it doesn't exist, but it's been banned illegally. What do you call it? And quickly, you're about 13 minutes. 39 second, yeah, into recording duration. जब से मेरे बाप ने ऐसा किया मेरे जीने के and then there's a British Pakistani boxer, and they're saying Sudhamami found him through technical remote viewing, and and they're saying they called in here, but what do you call it? I was trying to remember him where my father was committing these crimes, wherein I was at Starbucks Cafe on Northeast Cascade Parkway just yesterday. Uh, I think I was there till about 9:50 p.m. and then by 9:50 p.m. I think I left there. Um, so anytime between 2:45 to 9:50 p.m. I was there at Northeast Cascade Parkway. I don't remember what time I entered the Starbucks cafe, but I think 2 or 3 times I entered there. and what do you call it? And my rapist father, he was frying up male children there, and he was forcing their flesh in my mouth down my throat, and he was inducing me with loropetal poisoning. Same thing he did when he made me unconscious here when I after I arrived back home shortly after 3:51 a.m. And I think I actually probably went to sleep not I not went to sleep but sat down here shortly after 3:54 a.m. probably, or probably shortly after 4:03 a.m. I don't remember what the time was, but it would have been around that time range. And I don't wish. I want to let my cousin Ziba know I don't wish anything bad for her child. I don't wish anything bad for anybody's child. And I don't want to harm, and I'll never harm. I can't. So I I don't know about the feelings, unwanted feelings that I'm having, but I'll never harm your child. I'll never harm Adam. I'll never harm Micah. I'll never harm yeah, but yeah, no. But when the hypnotherapists, when they start lying and saying, "Oh, she's hexing you, your grandson. She's hexing your son," um, that's after they say, "Oh, she wants to do this," um, oh she wants they're lying, and then they're lying and saying she's hexing when I never did that, and then that's how they're saying like graphic they're saying like graphic things in gory details, and that's how they're making the thought visualize in my head after my rapist father shoots me unconscious with anesthetics, and they do like some sort of Kali devil worship satanic practice, and then they put something over me, and then that's how they're making these unwanted thoughts happen, um, by the visuals anyway, and I don't want to do anything like that. I never will. Um, anyways, and then that's why I question myself. Is it possible? Would I do something like that? And I never do anything like that. I don't feel well. Changing about it, and I think so. I just want to quickly show you guys. And then for years, my rapist father was sex trafficking male children of my audience, of my social media accounts, and then primarily my Tango Live broadcasting account, Royal Indian, ROYALINDIAN. And once again, he chose with US secret espionage agents and homosexual pedophiles employed as Portland police. He chose to target people of Iranian origin just because I found that to be most attractive. And I didn't look like this back then. Back then I looked attractive, decent, not that time with a face. I look decent back then. The features, and now my face is messed up. He's caused me aging. He's ruined my skin, flesh. My rapist father's ruined my musculoskeletal structure of my face by breaking it down. And he's been genetically altering me with genetics of people that have Down syndrome, and there's black people that were involved in the watch program yesterday by these homosexual pedophile male child rapists who are framing me up for these crimes that my rapist father is committing as he's frying up those male children and he's baking them alive, and he even on like a massive hot plate thing that I seen outside. I witnessed it underneath, like where the garage is, not inside the garage, but outside, like where the garage is in the back of the house. Um, So that's where I witnessed. He had it underneath the storage room. There's like it's like 5 feet or something above ground, possibly more, and that's where I witnessed he had something like that, and so I understood that he was framing me up by getting my fingerprints on those items. He probably carried it, and that's how he's framing me up. 20 and 16 seconds into recording. I'm gonna stop the recording soon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're lost. Ugh, I'm having those scary unwanted thoughts again, and then वो लोग जब शैतान चलाते हैं over me, that's when those unwanted thoughts happen, and what do you call it? Bad things start happening, and then what do you call it? It's whenever they put the shaitan uh, over my eyes. I've never done anything, but what do you call it? Whenever they lied and said, "Oh, she's hexing your son," and I'm not hexing any, but I have to start praying, and then it's hard to ward off whatever black magic strikes they've done. And and then they're how they're doing this is they're using hypnotherapy, and they're using they're using like this uh, black magic thing, this mind control thing, Kali devil worship, but I've never done anything. They're not able to mind control me. They're just able to uh, say things that my mind repeats, and visualizes, and that's it. They're not able to force me to do anything like that to innocent little kids. I'll never do anything like that to innocent little kids. Um, Anyways, we're about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 6 seconds. No, sorry, we're 22 minutes. 22 minutes. All right, 22 minutes, 16 seconds into recording. I'm gonna stop the recording very soon. And once again, after he forces the remains of those male children that he had fried alive in my mouth and my throat that he puts, he puts lower and poisoning in my mouth and my throat, and sedatives and chemical restraints and all. My rapist father, Peter Irshad Akhtar, and once again, that's his legal name, Peter Irshad, Irshad, Akhtar, AKHTAR, and he's born Monday, August 3rd, 1959, in Nandi, Fiji Islands. His Muhammad Irshad Rahman, MOHA, MMED Irshad, IRSHAD Rahman, RAHMN, 6:02 a.m., Friday, July, what? Friday, July 26, 2025. 23 minutes, 23 minutes, 16 seconds past. I'm trying to stop the recording. It's like 20 some minutes. I was trying to stop the recording when we were like 22 minutes, 16 seconds in. That was an auspicious number, but then I'm too slow. I've been slowed down, and my rapist father has also broken all my muscles with muscles down with astral their drug. It breaks down all the protein and muscles in the body, this astrovartin drug that he's been drugging me with, and I feel weak and defenseless and am unable to move. 6:03 a.m. And 24 minutes past 24 minutes 6 seconds. He was pausing the time, intercepting it. Um, I think the time was just paused. So 24 minutes 16 seconds into recording, ending the recording.